Today is the day that I'm revealing to you guys my brand new house. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the channel. It is a gorgeous day, although it's kind of turning for the worst as it looks like we're gonna have a thunderstorm. I've been wanting to do this video, guys, for several months, in fact, since last summer, but I was unable to, and I will explain it a little bit. Today is the day that I'm revealing to you guys my brand new house that I bought. I bought a brand new house last summer, and I'm finally doing a video on it. Now, if I bought this house last summer, what has taken me so long to make a video on it? Well, I'm gonna explain everything. First, I'm gonna put the GT350 in the garage. All right, guys, it is a great fit in the garage. Now, this garage is not as big as the one at the beach house. I think it's a little bit wider and the garage doors are a little bit higher. It's just not as wide of a garage door. I'm thinking about removing this centerpiece and making it one big door. This way I can pull the car in at an angle. One thing I'm thinking about doing is kind of removing this beam here and making the door a lot bigger. This way I can pull the car in a little bit closer this way, since I don't plan on parking both vehicles in here. Now, the Duramax is definitely not gonna fit, but I'm gonna be able to get the Shelby in, and of course any other car that I purchase. However, I really don't have to worry about parking both my cars in this garage. Now, it may not look like it, but that is one massive automotive garage back there. Yes, indeed, I can fit 6 cars back here. So if you guys can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors. I have a 6-car garage back here. And then I also have a 2-car garage up here where I'm gonna leave a lot of my lawnmower equipment and leaf blowers, snow plows. Even though I don't need a snow plow in New Jersey, I really only need 1 car up here, and I'll park the other cars back there. I also plan on parking the Duramax back there by the barn doors as well. This right here isn't the only garage. It's really, really exciting. I've got another area back here you guys can see. I'm gonna close this door. The garage is in there. This room I've been using to film green screen or backdrop stuff for my YouTube channels. Now, this room could also serve a purpose for building engine parts or gaming or anything like that. I haven't decided what I'm going to use this garage room for. If I ever take something off my car like an intake and want to clean it or prep it, I can have a table over there and do that. If I'm going to be working on the heads of any vehicles like valve jobs or head gaskets, anything like that, I could do it back here, which is pretty cool, or I could just film. Not exactly sure yet. Over here, it's kind of a mess back there. You can't quite see it because a lot of my parents' stuff is in there until they move into their new house. So in here, it's an 8-foot ceiling and it is over 75 feet long. 6-car garage back there. So I have a 6-car garage back there and a 2-car garage up here. Although the bays up here are somewhat tight, the ones back there are huge. I do have a man fridge in here. which I'm not going to be filling with beer, unfortunately, because I don't drink beer, but there's going to be lots of water and snacks in there. Got the barbecue. I also have the barbecue here and the ride mower, snowplow, trimmer, all the stuff to keep the yard clean. There's still a lot of room to work on the car in this garage. Plenty of room on this side, and if I go over here, I can move the car over a smidge and still have enough room here to change tires or wheels. This house is huge. I've got a huge front yard here for my kids to play. Now there's a nice patio porch over here, and then of course the back porch over there. Technically that's the front porch, that's the back porch, just the way the house was designed. I think they did a good job designing this house. I really fell in love with it when I first saw it. On the other side of this fence is my pool, and the hot tub is going in on the deck real soon, but you can see the yard comes all the way back here. So I have another shed back here. My property line goes way beyond those trees back there, and you can see this is where the pool is yet again, over here. This is the 6-bay garage attached to the front garage. So you guys can see how big the garage is. 2 cars up front, 6 on the side, so that's an 8-car garage. It's insane. This is all part of the yard right there. That's all my property all the way back there. I'm going to be doing some dirt biking and trails back there. You can see where that tree is knocked down way back there. My property line is about 75 to 100 feet beyond that. So this whole area back here is going to be for dirt biking and four-wheeling, which is another reason why I bought this house, because I wanted to be able to do all the different things that I enjoy doing. And I'm going to be able to do that here. I'm pretty excited about that. I really am. Back here is going to be for the fire pit for sure. You guys can see we've already got things going for that to roast marshmallows and whatnot. This is going to be a pretty epic setup right here by the tree. I got to get some bricks set up around this and get it going. Little area here for garbage. Anytime we're roasting marshmallows or doing anything, gonna build a bench back here. That's what's gonna happen. Looks like the previous owner kind of was building something back here. Don't know what it was, but I'm gonna be working on that as well. It's really a dream come true to be able to own a home like this. And you guys see over here, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bay garage. If you guys are wondering how I'm gonna get the cars in here, I'm gonna drive it around up here, around the garage and around the grass back here. I really don't want to destroy the grass, but it's the only way. I don't plan on having cars in and out every day. It's gonna be more for working on them or storing them. So maybe a couple of times a week, but I plan on taking care of this grass. So I gotta lay some more grass seed down. The previous owner did not do the greatest job taking care of the grass, but it does look pretty good. And then again, we are just finishing up with winter, so it's gonna look even better in the summer. Nice little patio over here and garden section with the back deck and access to the garage door right here. This is a really nice deck. The hot tub is going to be going in sometime July or August, most likely. I'm hoping to get the hot tub installed by midsummer at the latest, maybe earlier, but I can't really make that decision just yet. May have to move the bushes somewhere else. I really don't want to kill those. They look really good. So I haven't decided if I'm going to put the hot tub over here or over here. And I really don't want it to be too far from the pool because there is the gate to the pool right there. Would make total sense since the pool is right there to put the hot tub here. This way you can just walk across the driveway and get onto the deck and go out to the hot tub. It also makes sense for a second reason because here is the dining room doors that go into the house. You can come straight out here into the hot tub. Make things super easy. Got the flag out front, of course, proudly. And I'm gonna show you guys over here is a really nice patio. I'm gonna set this up for barbecues. Not sure if I want to barbecue on the back deck or the front deck. I just got to get some of these weeds out. They started growing in the last month or so, but it's time to get things squared away for spring and summer. I have the gates out front. Here is another shot from the front of the house. There's a lot of grass you guys can see to cut, a lot. So I'm gonna have to use the ride mower, which is the reason why I bought one. There's no way that I'm cutting this grass by hand. This really does remind me of my home in North Carolina, which is where I'm from. North Carolina, the grass is kind of sandy, just like this. They don't have a lot of dirt, a lot of pine trees. So if you're from North Carolina or you've lived in North Carolina, by looking at this video right now, I'm sure you agree, this looks like a North Carolina home. Makes me feel like I'm out in the country, which I am out in the country, and I love it. Now, I'm really not a fan of being stuck in small spaces like, you know, New York or Philadelphia. It's not my thing. I love this because it looks just like North Carolina. This is how I grew up back home. lots of space to move, and I love it. I really love the white picket fence that came with the house. It looks great. The gates do close, which I love that as well. This house is rather large inside. It has 2 living rooms, 3 bathrooms, and it's 6 bedrooms. So it's really, really nice inside. A lot of room to move, over 3,200 square feet. And if I was to include the garages, all 8 of them, this is probably closer to 4,500 square foot, and it's sitting on, I think it's 1.7 acres or 2 acres. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to check. There's a lot of room here for me and my children. I'll give you guys a quick peek at the pool, even though I have not opened it yet. I'll have another video for you guys on that in a couple of days once the pool opens. But you can see here is the pool right here. I just have to get rid of some of the weeds back here as it's been sitting since October. All right, guys, it is time to give you a tour of the house. All right, guys, welcome to my new house. This is the kitchen, of course, right beside the living room. Now, the living room here, I spend a lot of time with my kids. This is definitely the best room in the house. You can see the dining room is right over here, and it is a sunroom as well. I absolutely love this room. Just looking out on a beautiful day while having breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and also overlooking the back patio right there. The living room is really comfortable and cozy and just huge, especially for myself and my kids. And then open up these curtains, and right there is the deck. Or you can look out the windows over here to see the garage. See, this overlooks the whole backyard right here. And then right there, there's the Shelby. I see you out there. All right, anyway, all brand new appliances that I got last summer. I really like this house more than the beach house, but the beach house is on the beach, so it's pretty awesome in its own right. Brand new microwave, stove, fridge, freezer. There is a second living room here, and these are 2 doors that separate them. And you'll see that we can separate both living rooms just like this. So with this door here, it's 2 living rooms. Now the fact is, I'm going to explain to you guys what's going on, but my parents use this living room and I use this living room. And if you're wondering, why do your parents use that living room? Well, I actually got this house last summer, but there's personal reasons why I have been unable to show you guys the house or make a video on it. But finally, I'm able to do that, and I'm very happy. I've had a lot of things going on, like I said, in my personal life. My parents have a house in North Carolina. They also have a house in Pennsylvania as well. So they've helped me out a lot with all the personal things that I've had going on. They even helped out by making this house purchase possible, considering I've got the beach house and this house. They've given me a lot of support over the last 2 years through this really rough time I've went through in my personal life, and they really helped me out with this house. And they wanted to be really close to the children. Now, my parents wanted to spend a lot of time with my kids because we're very much a big, tight, happy family. That's the way we've always been. And they didn't want to drive 4 hours every single week to see the kids, and once a week wasn't enough, and a weekend wasn't enough either. So my parents really wanted to see the kids more, so they wanted to buy a house in New Jersey. They can't sell their house in PA and buy a house here quickly, and since they already helped me buy this house, I said, what better way than, hey, stay at my house since I've got a beach house anyway. I can't thank my parents enough because they pretty much were willing to give up their house in PA and buy a house in New Jersey, which is what they wanted to do. However, they couldn't sell the house in PA, come to New Jersey and buy one and move in quick enough. They'd miss a lot of time with the kids. That would take 6 months, 5 months, a year, who knows? My parents really helped me out. They helped me secure this house, and they never asked for anything in return. And they were telling me how they wanted to move to New Jersey and sell the house in PA. They've talked about many possibilities of doing this. They were going to rent an apartment in New Jersey or rent a small house while selling the old house so they could buy one here. So I said, there's no need for that. This is a 6-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. They could just move into one of the master bedrooms and use one of the living rooms, and we'll share the kitchen. I'm only here half the week anyway. I'm letting my parents stay here though until they get their dream home. They're in process of trying to finalize 2 different homes they like in New Jersey, and if that doesn't work, they're gonna build their own home. Now, I'm not sure how long that's gonna take, but they're my parents. They've always been there for me, so they're welcome to stay here as long as they need to. It does not matter to me, but I love this house. I also love the beach house because it's 2 different flavors. Now, eventually, I may move away from the beach house, but this house is going nowhere. It has an 8-car garage. This is my dream home. I am keeping this one for a very long time. One of the great things about this situation is my parents won't have to pay mortgage or rent, which means they're gonna be able to save their money and put it towards their dream home. And so it's really great that my parents are here, the grandparents are here for my children every single day of the week. You know, come to think about it, when my parents actually do move out, it's gonna be kind of sad though, because this is a really big house and 6 bedrooms is quite big for myself and 2 boys. So I'm gonna have a lot of extra room. There's gonna be a game room, there's gonna be a kids playroom, a lot of cool stuff going on in this house. But it'll be kind of sad because they're no longer gonna live here, and then I'm gonna have to wait for them to come over every day. I won't be able to just, you know, come home and have them in my house every day. So that's gonna really be different to get used to that. But they definitely need to be able to follow their dreams and have their dream house. This is not my parents' ideal pick for a home, it's mine. They don't need that many garages, and they don't need a game room and a playroom like I do. So they have different aspirations. As much as I wish they could stay here forever, which would be awesome, they want to build their own house or buy their own dream house and do their own thing. So I'm gonna enjoy it while I can with this big happy family because I love having my parents around. There she is. I see it right there. Optimus Line. Oh yeah. God, I love this view. Right here from the living room, you can just see the Shelby sitting out there in the garage. Such an amazing view, it really is. What do you guys think? These double doors are almost soundproof into the other living room. Like 80% of the sound from this living room is cut out by the doors, which is good. When my parents actually move out, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this room. It's pretty big and there's just gonna be a lot of extra room. Might turn this into like a massive theater room. I don't even know yet. So now we have finished up the 2 living rooms, the kitchen outside. This is the hallway, like I said, my boys' room right there. There are game and toy room downstairs, guest bedroom / my game room and bathroom down there. The 2nd floor of the house is right here. Master bedroom number 1 with a bathroom and a tub and stand-up shower. That is my room. We go upstairs here on the 3rd floor and it has got a really nice office. So the 3rd floor is an office setup. My parents and me are both sharing the office when I'm here. This is my parents' desk, and this is my desk because I just use a laptop. I don't use an iMac, but this is a really big office, and it's way too big for just one person, but I love it. It overlooks the backyard right here, and of course the balcony for the 3rd floor. You guys can see all the way down there, yikes. And then of course, now this is my parents' bedroom, which is the master bedroom number 2, which has a stand-up shower, walk-in closet, bathtub, sink, toilet, the works. Like, it's almost like an apartment up here. I think this room right here is bigger than that room, because that room down there is 31 feet by 29 feet. This one's quite bigger. I think this is probably 32 by 34 or something like that. So it's actually a bigger room, but when they actually build their dream house, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that room because my kids already have their own bedrooms downstairs and a toy room in the basement. There's 2 living rooms, and then they've got this extra room up here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this space. And they play downstairs. There's a toy room down there with all kinds of stuff. And then of course they have their toys that are out here behind the couch. So there's a lot of space in this house. So I've been waiting since last August to show you guys my dream home that I purchased, and I've been wanting to tell you guys about it ever since, but for personal reasons, I have been unable to do that, or at least until now. So there's lots of stuff coming, guys. I'm super happy, and I'm very excited to share it with you guys. I'm very excited for the potential project cars I'm gonna have in the near future, and all the content I'm gonna be able to bring you guys here at the house with the cars and all kinds of different fun stuff that I have planned for the channel. So thank you so much for stopping in and watching. Be sure to check out the join button right below this video. Exclusive members only access to videos, emojis, emblems, and so much more. And don't forget, guys, there's lots of merchandise below this video too. You got the GT350 merch, Venom Kills, and then of course the Red Eye and Hellcat Venom Proof hoodies, t-shirts, and more. It truly supports the channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I want you guys to have a great night. Be safe out there. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see all of you on the next upload. Take care, guys.